and we'll get
team news on that from Alan Weeks.
It's the ice hockey weekend at Wembley. The 4 best teams in Britain competing for the Heineken Championships. They've all brought supporters, a tremendous atmosphere in the arena, and record attendances guaranteed. In this first semi-final, Fife Flyers from Kirkcaldy were top of their group in the quarterfinals, and one of their players, number 19, Steve Maria, was top scorer with 8 goals and 15 assists. And the goalminder, Andy Donald, number 20, was top of the goalies' averages. The Durham Wasps, the only English team to qualify, they have a high-scoring partnership between number 9, Mario Boulanger, and number 18, Kevin Conway, who've scored 14 goals between them. Wasps were second in their semi-final group. Across to Stojanovic, Stojanovic shot. Beautiful stop by Killen. He punched it away, up into the crowd. That was his glove hand, and he had to punch it.
Well, that's a marvellous save of Frankie Killen. Look at that. Terrific reaction save. Marvellous shot, and well done.
So Frank Killen stopped a good one there. And once again, Fife there. Sims back to Stojanovic. Moria just didn't quite get it. There it is! Jim Petticoat, number 7, is the scorer. Fife Flyers have taken the lead. Number 7, Jim Petticoat, is the man who put it in the net.
Well, Fife were almost bound to score here. This puck was bouncing about the front of their net, and when it eventually arrives to Pennycook, he's just got nothing else to do but put it in the net there. It was all pressure here, the puck bouncing about. Durham just couldn't get a hold of it, and it lands nicely for Pennycook, who just slips in the net.
So it's Fife Flyers 1, Durham Wasps 0. Fife have got their 3 Canadians on the ice. Stojanovic taken out of the play by Cooper. Leaving it now. Boulanger. Over the top from Conway. And the puck come right out again. Cooper. Boulanger, good stick handling. Boulanger shot, knocked away by Donald. It's in the net. The backhand from Conway. Conway picked up the backhand from Boulanger. Those are the 2, and that's got the Durham fans on their feet. 1 goal each. Durham happy.
Oh, well, this was nice skills by Boulanger here. He comes in, has a good shot, and Donald makes a good stay, but Conway was very quickly onto it there. And here he goes again. The shot, and Donald makes a good stop, and Conway's reactions were absolutely electrifying there, just to slip that in the net.
So it's Fife Flyers 1, Durham Wasps 1. 21 seconds remaining on the period. Good slap, just off the net. That was from Sims. Durham coming out, but not. Stojanovic to Moria. Moria with a shot. Off the back of the glove of Killen, up into the crowd. Well, he didn't see a lot of that one, but he just moved his hand in the right moment.
Frankie Killen's really mad because there was some sloppy play in the defence here, and what a shot. Look at that. Just tipped it right off the end of his stick.
So, yet another one by Killen, and there's just 8 seconds remaining on this period. Fife keeping it in the Durham end. Cooper coming out for Durham. That's it. That's the hooter. Fife Flyers 1, Durham Wasps 1, and excitement galore. The pass, but Durham in front. Cooper. Johnson back to the point. Andy Donald. Let it get away from him for once. Neat. They hit the post. Donald is lucky. The backhand shot hit the far post and came back underneath him.
Well, let's say Yeah, this line's doing very well here, and Stephen Cooper, nice shot off the inside post, right back under the goalkeeper. He's very lucky there.
You can't get more lucky than that, and Durham is still down there. The chance. Oh, what a chance! There it is! Stephen Johnson, the young British player, has put Durham Wasps 1 goal in the lead. It's 2-1 the score.
Well, this was almost inevitable because this line had been camping out in the Fife end, and the Johnson brothers stepped in there and put them in the lead. A lot of good hard fighting for the puck here, and there's Stephen Johnson waiting in the front of the net, picks up the puck and slips it under Andy Donald.
2 goals to 1 for Durham Wasps. For Gordon Latto, that's Moria. Al Sims going in front. Floated over the top of the net. It's loose. Moria still trying to find a way through. It's still loose. It's there. Over the top. It's still loose. Bouncing around. Fife with the pressure on. They've got the man advantage. Shot away by Stephen Cooper. Back, but only as far as the blue line. Oh, good shot. There it is. A brilliant goal. And it's Moria, the man who scores it.
And the shot coming in. Killen makes the save, but look at the way he pulled that away from the goalkeeper and slips it in the net.
So, 2-2 the score. Moria, he has it. Sims. Stojanovic on the far side of the clear. There's a goal! Al Sims is the scorer! What a shot! What a shot! So, the penalties against Durham are paid against them at last.
Well, Sims was a bit lucky here. He has a shot, first of all, and it hits the legs, and he's able to pick it up again. And they're bound to find the net sooner or later, these shots. A blistering shot in the corner.
Durham coming back. Cooper. In front. Yes! Johnson. Stephen Johnson has got it back. That's his 2nd goal of the game.
Then he goes against Stephen Cooper. Look, he just holds on, evades the tackle, holds on and waits. And then a nice layoff to Stephen Cooper and bang right in the corner. What a beautiful goal.
It's tied up again, 3 goals each. Durham is still a man short. But now Fife coming out. Stojanovic takes it to the man, he's through! And, he's taken down again, but the referee is calling it a dive. It's in the net! It's in the net! Stojanovic! Well, it looked like a dive. He got it up, and it was Stojanovic who eventually put it in the net.
Yeah, Stojanovic is looking for a penalty for anything, but he's quickly on his feet here. And when this loose puck comes, he just bounces in the net there. He had a bit of luck there, but nevertheless. There is again, the puck just bobbling about there. Goes past the goalkeeper, and Stojanovic has a little poke at it, and it just bounces over the defenseman into the corner of the net.
About 2 inches inside that post. Fife Flyers 4, Durham Wasps 3. Moria up to the defence, gets through beautifully, and in front, good goal! Al Sims, the scorer! Great goal by Fife Flyers. Al Sims from the point, but Moria did an awful lot of work on that one. Well, the Fife fans have got their team 2 goals in front.
Oh, this is fantastic skill by Moria. Look at him go up the boards here, misses the tackle. And then he's got the presence of mind to look for Sims. Beautiful pass back and bang right in the corner. What a lovely goal.
Moria has got 3 assists in this game, brings his total to 18. That's a new record in the playoffs, as Fife Flyers going to lead by 5 goals to 3. Here's Cooper. Andy Donald didn't like the fact that Stephen Johnson played the puck when he had his hand on it. Two seconds on the penalties. And 4 minutes and 35 seconds on the game. The as far as the second period is concerned. Around the back. Gordon Latto. Just kept in. Conway, shot. Donald didn't see much of it, but it bounced clear for him. Pushed away again by Andy Donald. Into the corner. Johnson. That's Conway. To the point. Didn't get away. It does now. Boom. And Donald is out there, but the puck is loose. Where is the puck? It's still loose. But the referee has blown up. There's been a whistle.
Fife and Durham Wasps. Fife leading 5-3 at the end of the second period. We'll go live to the start of the third now. Red Imrie and Alan Weeks.
And as you see, the players just coming back onto the ice in a game that really has been up and down. First of all, Fife went into the lead, then Durham went into the lead, then it was tied up. Then Fife went into the lead, then it was tied up, and then it went 4-3 and 5-3 for Fife Flyers. So just those 2 goals separating them. And the crowd here, marvellous. 6,117 people here at Wembley. That's an increase of 11% on last year. So the interest growing all the time in this fast and exciting game. Durham Wasps supporters there waiting for their team to come back onto the ice. It's Piper out there, and we've had these ups and downs, Red. I mean, what would you say was the reason?
Well, this has been a very exciting game here, but Durham's problems have been created by taking too many penalties. And we're looking forward to an exciting last period, but there's a question mark at the Durham imports, who have had to be on the ice a long time to play out these penalties, and whether or not they've got the strength to come back from 2 goals down in this last period is very debatable. On the other side, the Durham second line of the Stephen Cooper, Ian Cooper, Stephen Johnson and Anthony Johnson have been playing very well for Durham, and they could be the trump card to get these goals back. It all leaves for a very exciting last period.
And one of the key men in this game, of course, has been the Fife Flyers number 19, Steve Moria. He has really played a very important part in this game so far. He's scored 1 goal and he's made 3 assists. His carrying of the puck has been absolutely brilliant, and he's been making some superb plays, and very, very important player as far as Fife are concerned. But Frank Killen in the nets for Durham. All right, Killen has had 28 shots and he's conceded 5 goals. Andy Donald at the other end for the Fife Flyers. He, number 20 there, he's had 31 shots and conceded 3 goals. So there've been plenty of shots on goal, and thus far, well, just 2 goals difference is very little in this game.
Yes, I think these goalkeepers are still the key to who's going to win and lose this game. They've been superb so far, but one false move and they could put a lot of pressure on their team.
So they're both teams. Both teams are out there, but Hep Tyndall out there, the coach of Durham Wasps, they are the team with the pressure on. They've been in the lead, but now they're trailing. The team's now coming up for the final 20 minutes of play. And remember that the time is absolutely correct all the way through. Every time the play stops, the clock stops. So it's 20 minutes of actual play. And so it's referee Ken Bullock from Nottingham who's going to set the game in motion for this third and final period. As you can hear now, the atmosphere that's in this rink. Away they go. Fife Flyers in possession. Al Sims, number 4. That was to Gordon Latto. And Moria trying to get the loose puck. That's Stojanovic chasing O'Connor. Al Sims down the boards again. Up the loose puck. Picked up by Kevin Conway, number 18. Good pass. The shot just off the net. And the puck's still there, and Donald was a bit lucky on that one. Well, he's had a very good game indeed, but, well, it just came away, and he was managed lucky to get on top of that.
Well, Andy Donald's been a good boy this week because everything's going for him here. And he didn't know much about that puck, but there you are. It's still not in the net.
And the Durham Wasps fans with their team in the Fife Flyers end are making a tremendous noise. Oh, well, Stojanovic didn't have a penalty against him there because he's had several, and I think the referee has decided that perhaps he's been over-emphasizing some of the effects. Durham coming back. Belanger, number 9. Out in front, still loose. Now it's Moria. Taking his time, putting it back. Durham are changing their players on the fly. That means they haven't waited for a whistle. And Fife just floating it in. Back to Stojanovic. And that was a missed strike. Oh, well poked. Gordon Latto just got a hold of it. Now Durham in possession. O'Connor taking his time. Floating it in. Ivor Bennett looking for it. He gets it. But again, it's shot out. Only as far as O'Connor. Neat stick handling by O'Connor. Flipping it back in again. Durham putting on the pressure. Ivor Bennett in front. Oh, what a chance! But there has been a whistle. And a whistle looks as though it's a penalty against one of the Durham players. And as Reg Imbrie was saying, very costly for Durham.
Yeah, so it looks like Anthony Johnson's picked up a penalty here. It looks as if he might have grabbed somebody around the side of the net here. Stick up, look, stick under the arm, and the pro. A very silly penalty to take there at this stage of the game because Durham are trying to get back into the game. And they've created all these kind of problems for themselves all through the game here.
So, Anthony Johnson in the box for 2 minutes unless a goal is scored. If a goal is scored by Fife Flyers, then the penalty is adjudged to have been served. So Fife Flyers with the penalty play situation. This is their 9th power play, and they've scored 4 on the previous 8. Will they do it again? Moria going after it, right around the boards, comes to Stojanovic. Back in there again. Intercepted. Only as far as Stojanovic. Good pass across to Sims. Sims, it bounced over his stick. Unlucky. Moria, Stojanovic, Sims. Oh! Lumped in there. Only as far as the referee, it's still in there. Gordon Latto, though, takes it out. So, Fife Flyers start again. In he goes, Gordon Latto, shoots it in. Jim Pennycook, number 7, going after it. Cooper. And out come now Durham Wasps. Good pass. Neat. Picked up by Latto. Latto to Moria. Moria. Pennycook in front. Moria taking his time. This is Stojanovic. Pennycook. Looking for someone to pass it to. There it is. Oh, off the net. Still loose. Still loose in front of the net. And Durham just managed to float it away. The pressure off. A whistle. And the play still in motion. The whistle must have been up in the crowd. Still in there. Stojanovic keeping it in. Oh, what a shot! Killen made a great stop. And Killen is hurt. There's no doubt about that. That shot was a lightning shot. And he is on the ice at the other end of the ring. Now that could be, he's been playing a brilliant game for Durham Wasps. And that shot was a real hard slap shot.
Oh, that was a vicious shot there. Killen got it right in the middle of his body there someplace, either the stomach or somewhere even worse. And he's hurt pretty bad down there, I think.
Well, in ice hockey, players get up. They never lie down. Particularly the goal miners, well, they have the padding, but generally in ice hockey, there's never anyone who's lying down there just for the sake of it. He must be hurt. So the doctor's on the ice, and there's the shot again. It was a very hard slap shot, couldn't really see where it hit him, but he was right down and right out.
Yes. Yes, I think Frankie Killen there, that puck travelling about 130 miles an hour, hitting him probably around the top of the leg or the stomach area, and he looks as if he's hurt badly there. Who would be a goalkeeper in a situation like that?
Well, Durham Wasps have a second goalminder. In fact, both teams have a second goalminder, and Neil Campbell is the second goalminder. He's been out onto the ice, but he still hasn't put his helmet on. He's skating around the centre of the ice at the moment, Neil Campbell, getting a few shots from Paul Smith. That's Paul Smith giving him shots, that's Neil Campbell. So it looks very much as though Frank Killen may be going off, and yes, here comes a stretcher. A stretcher coming on, and this is, in ice hockey, this is very, very unusual.
Yeah, Frankie Killen there certainly looks as if he's got a serious injury. He wouldn't lie down like that, and I don't know, it looks as if it's round about his rib cage or something like that. And it's very unfortunate for Durham here, because the new goalkeeper's got to come on and try and pick up the game right from the beginning, and he'll be cold to start off with, and they're on a penalty at the moment, so he's going to have to be on his toes right from the start of the game, and Durham can't afford to drop another goal at this stage in the game here.
Well, Frank Killen is back on his feet. Is he going to go off? He has been having a tremendous game for Durham Wasps, and the situation looks as though it might have been up under, just underneath his mask where the puck hit him. Well, the doctor is still out there, and it looks to me as though Killen is going to go on playing. He's pulling up his sweater again. The stretcher has gone off. But this is a situation that is very seldom, if ever, seen in ice hockey. If a game is stopped as long as this, then it is a pretty hard injury. So Killen is going to play. He's putting on his mask, and the game will now continue. Still a little conversation there by the goalpost. Their reserve goalminder has played in 19 league games, but Neil Campbell's only played 20 minutes in the playoffs. So I think that Durham Wasps will want to keep Killen out there. Just depends how much it affects his movement. Well, he's up, he's standing, he's getting a tremendous cheer from the crowd. Everyone in this crowd is applauding Frank Killen. It doesn't matter which team they're supporting, they're all giving him. Neil Campbell comes back off the ice. Killen is back there, a bit of stretching, and Fife Flyers are still in a power play situation when the game recommences. There's 14 seconds left on the penalty. That's to Anthony Johnson. And Durham Wasps, a man short, an injured goalminder who's playing on. Can they hold off Fife Flyers for the extra 14 minutes? But now Neil Campbell, in fact, is now putting on his helmet. In fact, it looks as though Frank Killen is going off after all. Yes, he is. Yes. There comes Neil Campbell, there goes Frank Killen, so he is going off. Obviously he tried, he couldn't do it. He's got a great round of applause, but now the pressure is on the young man Neil Campbell, who's taken his place in the net. There's Neil Campbell. And the face-off is at the other end of the rink. So he comes in at a tough time in the game with Durham Wasps trailing by 5 goals to 3. 7 seconds on the penalty. Lato putting it down. Bounces. Picked up by Stephen Cooper, but only as far as Stojanovic. Both teams now at full strength. And a face-off back in the... Well, in fact, Killen is now coming back onto the ice again. Neil Campbell just gave him that moment's respite, and now Frank Killen is back on the ice again. So I suppose Neil Campbell must have played for about 35 seconds or so. So he's happy. He didn't concede a goal. And Durham, they have possession. Pass out, looking for Paul Smith. Picked up by Al Sims, across to Gordon Ladder for Fife. Good pass, Moria. He takes it up to the defence, and then he does a bit of stick-handing. That was a good pass through, didn't quite make it. Belanger going close, and Andy Donald. The shot flicked away by Al Sims from Andy Donald's skates. Gordon Latto for Fife. Moria. That's a whistle for offside. The puck, in fact, did just come over the line, and Pep Tyndall here, he's the coach with all the pressure.
Yes, Pep Tyndall has really got to get his head together here now and get these guys G'd up. They need a goal badly now to get back into this game.
Moria taking the face-off. Comes back to Al Sims for Fife. Takes his time. Waiting for someone to get in the clear. It's Stojanovic, and he's a mover. And he's really going. He got through there, Stojanovic. But the shot pushed back by Frank Killen at the last moment. Now it's Durham. Turned back by Stojanovic. Back on Durham again. Belanger. Fife are covering well in front of the net. In front, oh, what a chance! Just bounced over Belanger's stick, and now it's Fife breaking out. Moria takes it round the back. Picked up by Stephen Cooper. Stephen Cooper, that's a good pass. Paul Smith, Smith with a shot, but straight at Andy Donald. Andy Donald didn't have to move, he just had to smother it.
Yes, I can't help thinking that Pep Tyndall's keeping his first line on too long here. Here's a nice shot from Paul Smith, but Andy Donald picks that up pretty well. But Paul Smith, the first line staying on too long, and I think he's running the legs at them here, Tyndall, looking for a goal.
So the face-off is back in the Fife Flyers zone. Dean Edmiston facing off. Stephen Johnson looking a bit tied up on the boards there. Jim Pennicook trying to get it away. Bobby Haig does, number 22. Shoots it across. Neil Abel going for it, and Neil Abel going after the loose puck. He's got it. Abel down the boards. Bobby Haig. That's not, it's Gordon Goodson. O'Connor puts it to Johnson. Johnson going in close. Just wide of the net. Still has it. Out to the point. The slap shot. And again, it's bouncing around that Fife net, but they're not getting really telling shots on the net. No one in front at the moment. There he is behind. O'Connor has it. O'Connor has it again. Pushed away. And yet again it's kicked in. Oh, it's through. It's bounced in. It's there. And the scorer is Anthony Johnson. That's Pep Tyndall calling as the crowd standing up. Anthony Johnson, the boy who put it in.
Well, here we go. Anthony Johnson, this second line, keeping the puck in this end. All kinds of pressure for the Fife boys. And puck scrambled around there, and Anthony Johnson finally gets it in. But this second line of Durham's maybe holds the key to this game.
Well, his brother Stephen has scored 2 of the goals, and now Anthony has scored a 3rd one. So the Johnsons are doing well. The score is 5-4. And Durham coming back again. Conway. It's Conway again. This time, Andy Donald decides he's going to hold it. The way that Durham have started to put the pressure on now, with 12 minutes and 38 seconds to go in this third period. Watching from the bench, the players ready to make a change. But the face-off alongside the Fife Flyers net. Still in there. Off the target from O'Connor. Stephen Cooper. Out again. O'Connor with a shot. Just bounced over the top. Off Andy Donald's gloves. Now it's Moria. He's got to relieve that pressure. He's going. Stojanovic pushed away, kicked away there by Frank Killen. Durham coming out. Good play. Boulonger's in front. There it is! Boulanger has equalised. It's 5 goals each, and Durham are right back in this game. Wow, that was a tremendous play from one end of the rink to the other.
Oh, what a lovely goal. Nice to see young Ivor Bennett get a chance here. He takes that puck nicely and a beautiful pass that slipped in there. What a super goal. A nice pass from Ivor Bennett. Ivor Bennett taking this puck. You'll see him cutting across the defence here. Controls himself wide nicely there. Head up. Lovely pass and tip in the net. We've got a really hard game on here now.
And they're coming back again. They're in with a chance. It's there! They've taken the lead! Durham Wasps have gone into the lead. Andy Donald is taken. They're standing up over the top of the barrier at the far side of the rink. All around.
Well, I can't believe what's going on here. Lovely pass, lovely interpassing, and what a shot, top corner there. The goalkeeper had no chance.
And over on the far side of the rink, the supporters on the rink side are lying over the top of the plexiglass. They've had Durham have scored 3 goals in 54 seconds. 3 in 54 seconds. Right. There's 11 minutes and 57 seconds to go, and the score is 6-5 to Durham. What a comeback. Oh! That hit the post, I am sure. But Frank Killen's tipped it out. Good pass. They're coming again. That shot. Punched away by Andy Donald is still in. Durham keeping it there. Out in front. A chance. Oh, what a chance. Durham really flying. But here come Fife. Looked like offside, but it wasn't. There was no whistle. And there's the shot. Deflected. Boulanger is lying on the ice. When he was going through, he was taken down. This really is most unusual, Red.
This is very unusual, but I think Boulanger might be a little bit winded there. Yes, he has a slap shot here and then runs into the defenseman. It looks like Sims is running it. But he's getting very tired, and the bump here as he goes down. There was somebody catching him from the back there. But I think Boulanger has skated a lot in this game, and he's looking a little bit on the tired side. But what a comeback from Durham here. They looked as if they were dead and buried a minute ago, and suddenly they've come back with 3 goals in no time at all. And we've got a new ice hockey game altogether.
Well, that really was quite remarkable. 3 goals in 54 seconds by Durham. Took them from 5-3 down to 6-5 in the lead. There's still 11 minutes and 11 seconds to play. Boulanger is up. He's back. And the crowd roaring, slapping the glass all around the rink. Well, Dave Stojanovic. But the fans of Durham Wasps are really excited. So we've got a face-off just outside the Fife Flyers zone. Wasps leading by 6 goals to 5. That's Stojanovic on the bench. Pennycook. Gordon Goodser again, going into the corner, but offside. The offside was caused by Charlie Kimmond, who was over the blue line before the puck. And while the excited fans are banging against the plexiglass, it's causing quite a lot of shadows on the ice, as you can see. The reflection on the ice makes it look as though it's glittering water. They're coming back. Wasps. Going. Cooper. In front. Good shot by Johnson, just over the top. And in front again, but now it's Fife Flyers coming out. Bobby Haig bounced over his stick, he's got it back again. Cooper. Good pass. Johnson. There's Ian Cooper. Cooper passing it to Johnson. Anthony Johnson, that is. There he is again. Didn't get it through. This is Bobby Haig. Charlie Kimmond. But the loose puck picked up by Ian Cooper. And out they come. 2 against 2. That's O'Connor. O'Connor still has it. Kept it low, deflected in front of the net. Right in front. Bounced over the stick of Bobby Haig. And we picked up by Glyn Hall. Glyn Hall with a long pass. Anthony Johnson being taken out. This is O'Connor. Just floats it down. But only as far as Gordon Latto for Fife. In again. Took it over the red line before he shot it in, otherwise it would have been an icing. Here's Al Sims. Puck bounced. Conway. In again. But Andy Donald. That really wasn't a very good shot from Conway. It ran off his stick, I think, and it just went straight at Andy Donald.
Yeah, I think that bounced Conway's stick, but Durham now suddenly look more dangerous than ever. And Fife are in the problem position where they've got to come forward and leave a little bit of space at the back. What a very, very exciting match this is.
Still in the pipe end. Gordon Latto. He has possession. Tapped against the boards. Be another face-off. 8 minutes and 59 seconds to play. Well, now the pressure's on this team. On the bench, the words being passed out by Chick Cottrell, their coach. But it's been in their end. That's a whistle for playing the puck above the level of the shoulder. You can't play the puck above the level of your shoulder with the stick. It must be below. That's not a penalty, but a whistle. So now we have a face-off back in the Durham end. And this is a place that we haven't seen a face-off for a while because Durham have been keeping the pressure on Fife Flyers. 8 minutes and 50 seconds to play. And the puck is loose, but picked up by O'Connor for Durham. Puts it round to Cooper. Stephen Cooper, he's carrying it. Flips it across. Stephen Cooper again. Fife are going to have to come forward. That will be an icing, and it is. The puck came from behind the red line, was shot to the far end. There's the red light gone on behind the goal because I think that something the referee's attention is being called to something that's going on the side of the ring, at the other end of the ring, and he's going across, and it looks as though one of the glass sections may have come loose. Mind you, those fans have been banging away at it, and ever since, as you can see at the top there, it's very loose, top right-hand corner. However, the face-off is at the other end, and the referee has passed the message. He wants to get the game going, but the staff who work at Wembley will have to look at that, because that could, of course, be dangerous. Fife Flyers, they've still got it. Now they haven't. Oh, good pass. It's a breakout. It's Conway. Conway off offside, and the offside was Ivor Bennett, who was really going in very fast, just ahead of the pack.
Yeah, Ivor Bennett really was very bad there. To go offside on a 2-on-1 situation was very bad, even from his point of view. He's quite an experienced player, and he should have been well onside there when he had a good chance to pick up another goal.
8 minutes and 13 seconds. Stojanovic for Fife. Flick back by O'Connor. Flip back again. Played down by O'Connor. For Conway. By Bennett. But held, and very well held by Andy Donald. Time on the gate. So here's the shot.
Oh, the shot there, yeah, Andy Donald picked that up pretty well. But Fife's problem here now is to try and...
Well, we have certainly had a problem. In fact, we have a problem. In fact, as the official timekeeping clock in the center of the rink has suddenly stopped functioning, so they'll have to take the time from the timekeeper's bench, because it's suddenly gone back, as you can see, to 20 minutes to play. Well, we've certainly gone, well, it's now gone down to 9, so we're getting back nearer to the time, and that means the officials who work the clock are coming on. We've got it back to 8:55, and it's going down all the time while the players are sitting up there looking at it. So they can't start because the clock is very important in ice hockey. As you've seen, if you can score 3 goals in 54 seconds, 5 seconds can make a tremendous difference. So they're getting the time is still going down on the main clock. In the meantime, the crowd around the rink are making a tremendous noise. This really is like ice hockey was in the oldie days. Tremendous atmosphere, and everyone enjoying themselves. So, with 7 minutes and 37 seconds to play, it looks as though the referee should be able to now get the game going. Remembering how it's gone, 1-0 to Fife, 2-1 to Durham, 3-2 to Fife, 5-3 to Fife at one stage, and now 6-5 to Durham.
Yeah, Fife now have to just control themselves a little bit. They don't want to get too anxious about trying to get that goal back. They've got to keep playing their hockey and hope they can get back in the game with control. If they start getting over anxious, they're going to make it more and more difficult for themselves here.
So the face-off is in the Fife end, and Fife coming out with it. Andy Linton, number 14, trying to shoot it in. Here's a pass. Ivor Bennett, number 16 for Durham. He has it. No, he hasn't. Stojanovic. Oh! Kevin Conway. Backhand. Hit the post. Came away. Kevin Conway still has it. Ivor Bennett out in front. Back to the point. That's Stephen Go bounced over his stick, and Maria has got it. Maria's broken away. But the coverage. Was it above the shoulder? No, it wasn't. So, back come Durham. Belanger. Andy Linton just easing him off the puck. It's shot in by Belanger and going to be picked up by Al Sims. Sims carrying it. Sims still carrying it, but runs into a body check. There's Ian Cooper. Oops, no whistle, and that was a chance. In front, no, it's out again. Charlie Kimmond coming away fast, just shoots it in, gets in there behind the net. It's Charlie Kimmond for Fife, out in front, but taken by O'Connor. He shoots it down. That's going to be an icing. Of that there is no doubt. It is, and the face-off will be at the other end.
Yeah, well, Mike O'Connor taking no chances there, and quite rightly so. He didn't know what was going on, and just clearing up the lines and giving everyone a chance to see what's going on is what he needs at the moment. Here we got the situation with the Durham second line on again, and they're the ones who have been creating most of the chances. So, anything can happen in this game yet.
Just the 1 goal in it, 6 goals to 5 for Durham Wasps. That's the team that's under the pressure. Fire at the blue line, Durham coming out again. The pass, Ian Cooper. Oh, it's loose. It's still loose, but it's under Andy Donald now. That was lucky. That really was. And that was the time to play, 6 minutes and 3 seconds.
Yeah, see, that was another lovely move. Nice passing by these players. Lovely passing, and it's well taken on the pass, and the tip, Andy Donald does very well to stop it. And when it's even tipped back in the front of the net, he's still got to grab away there.
But the player's still there. Out and picked up by O'Connor, number 17 for Durham. Shooting it down the ice again. Another icing, so Durham are not really taking any chances now, but remember, although you shoot the puck down the ice, you still have to face off in your own end. If the attacking team then get possession of the puck, it can cost you a goal. That's why icing is given to stop players just shooting the puck down the rink. 5 minutes and 47 seconds to play. Durham was 6, Fife Flyers 5. The face-off, Moria for Fife. He has been the key man as far as their scoring is concerned. Now Sims just didn't get a hold of it. The loose puck. Picked up by Conway to Belanger. Belanger on the net. Andy Donald just left it there for Al Sims. Belanger still has it. Stojanovic, it's still in there. Conway, way off the target. Still in. A bit of soccer there for Gordon Leto. He headed it. And that you do not see often. It's still in. Didn't go over the line, it's still in. Whistle has not blown. So, Moria taking it back. And they're looking to make an opportunity. Gordon Leto now. Forced back. Well, Fife have got to take it to them, and they're not. That was an offside from behind the blue line over the red line. Face-off.
Yeah, Durham are showing a bit of the old-fashioned defensive style there. Pulled all the forwards out, giving Fife no room, and I think they'll be doing a lot of that towards the end of this game and trying to play for the breakaways.
Well, in this third period, Fife have only had 6 shots on the net, and Durham have had 15 shots on the net. That's how it's gone in this third period. And the scoreline reflected it, of course. So the face-off just inside the Fife Flyers zone, and there's 4 minutes and 46 seconds to play. Johnson. It's Cooper, Ian Cooper. Anthony Johnson, his brother's in front. He's still got it. And now it's away. Jim Pennycook, he's moving fast. Pennycook tried to drop it, it's picked up again. Johnson, Stephen drops it for Anthony, shot just over the top of the bar. In again, and blasted away by Neil Abel. Jim Pennycook, in front there by Charlie Kemmond. Durham have really got to keep it going. He gets there first. Oh, it was played before it went over the line. So there was no icing. Durham still fighting to keep it in that 5-end, although they have the goal advantage. Gordon Goodser. Down the boards. Belanger. Picked up by Neil Abel. Good poke check by Belanger, but Abel gets another chance. Just shot it in from over the red line. Moria. Now can Fife get one back? It is the important one, but no. Here we've got a two against one break. Ivor Bennett shoots it. And Andy Donald just got a hold of it. Out in front is Conway. Conway back in front again. Kicked away. Still there. And pushed away again by Andy Donald. Still, Durham had possession. Stojanovic trying to force it out. Al Sims to Moria. Moria down the boards, looking for Sims. Drops it for Moria again. Here comes Moria now. The shot, deflected, and only just caught by Frank Killen. It was deflected, and he had to move back very quickly. The puck's in the corner. We've got 2 minutes and 35 seconds to play. Fife have really got to get it into that Durham end. Stojanovic does that. Picked up by Stephen Cooper. Bounced. It's through. It's a chance for Cooper. And the puck is still loose. It's still loose in front. But picked up. And out they come again. Gordon Latto. Dean Everston, back to Latto. Away by Frank Killen. It's still loose, and underneath all of that, Frank Killen having a word with Ken Bullock, the referee, but there's going to be a face-off just to the left of that Durham Wasp net.
Well, the excitement in this game now is absolutely paramount. Fantastic game of hockey. Tribute to both teams. The fitness is fantastic here. And 1 minute you think Durham have got it wrapped up, and then the Fife are back again. Shots on the net, Frankie Killen having to do his best again. It's incredible, and there's been incidents at both ends of this game, and both teams deserve all the credit they can get from this enormous crowd in here.
And one of the remarkable things is that since Frank Killen was injured, and Durham really started to put the pressure on the other end, there've only been 4 shots on Killen since that injury. But now he's going off again. A timeout has been called, and the timeout looks as though it has been called by Durham. So if you were the coach, Red, what would you be saying to the Fife Flyers team at this moment?
Well, I would be... Fife now have to throw all caution to the winds and come forward, everyone chasing as hard as they can, and hope that they can catch Durham. The Durham boys will be defending like mad here now. Hepton will be telling them to make sure work that they don't lose the puck in their own end, or freeze it up or ice it up. Anything but get rid of the puck. They'll have to hold on tight, and Fife are going to have to fight tooth and nail for every single incident they get here. This is a fantastic finish here. You couldn't ask for anything better in the semi-final.
Well, I think I'd add on to that, Red. You couldn't ask for anything better in any ice hockey match. It's been really quite remarkable. First one team, then the other. We've got 2 minutes and 1 second to play on the game, and the score is still just 6-5 to Durham Wasps. And Hep Tyndall there and his crew. Well, come back from way behind. They've been attacking, but now there's just 2 minutes and 1 second for Fife Flyers to get one back. If they do, there'll be a sudden death overtime period if the tie is scored. So, puck is gone. Another puck required. Bounced over the top. And the face-off is going to be outside that defence zone. 1 minute, 55 seconds. Belanger is going to take the face-off with Moria. Moria, number 19 for Fife. That's O'Connor for Durham. Didn't get out. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. No, it's bounced the way of Durham. Belanger. Back. But intercepted by Sims. Kevin Conway tying him up on the boards. And here's a chance. Belanger needs stick handling. Good shot. Good stop. Cooper. Ian Cooper out in front. That's Conway. Cooper again. In front. Stopped. There it is. That's it. Mario Belanger, the scorer. There's just 1 minute and 13 seconds left. That is his 3rd goal of the match. 3 in a row. Belanger has made it 7-5 for Durham Wasps.
Well, Belanger looked as if he was tiring in the second period, but these goals he scored there, I'll perk his legs up. Here the puck comes right back to him on the loose, straight in the centre.
They're not very far away from the ice, those people. The congratulations from the coach. Just 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. Belanger is a happy man. Tyndall is a happy coach. Will they hold on? Stephen Johnson just shooting it down. Ivor Bennett going for it. Can he get there? He's got it. There's a chance. Off. We're in the last minute of play. Jimmy Pennycook. No penalty. The puck is out of play, but the referee signalled no penalty. The face-off will be down alongside the goal.
Yes, I think Jim was looking for a penalty here. Look, hardly got touched at all. I think he was looking for a little bit of help from the referees there, but he wasn't getting it this time.
Well, a nice slide along the ice. There's 42 seconds remaining. 7-5 to Durham Wasps. And Belanger, who scored 3 goals in a row, make it 5-5, 6-5 and 7-5. Neat. Conway, another chance. It's Belanger again. Will he do it? No, he won't. But there's another chance. And Conway's shot has gone up into the audience. 27 seconds remaining. And that puck deflected up into the crowd.
Yes, well, Fife have to come forward and then leaving all kinds of holes at the back there. But I think they're in serious trouble.
But the Durham Wasps are looking very happy with 26 seconds remaining on the game. They have the play in the Fife Flyers' end. Fife coming out. Only as far as the red line. Jim Pennycook. 10 seconds. They're starting to count down. They're counting down now. They're holding it. And I heard a hooter. There seems to be 3 seconds on the clock. But there's a hooter going. Whether it's the hooter for the end of the game, I don't know. I don't think it can be. It's someone up in the crowd blowing a hooter. There's 3 seconds remaining. Durham Wasps, 2 seconds. There it is! Durham Wasps have won by 7 goals to 5. Belanger, one of the key men. The Durham team are on the ice. They're congratulating Frank Killen, who, despite that injury, he played well in the net, but Belanger came back at the end there to score 3 very vital goals. So Durham Wasps go through into the final. At the other end of the rink, Fife Flyers looking sad, but as is always, as always in ice hockey, however hard the game, the 2 teams line up and they shake hands, and that is the spirit of the game. It's been a tough game, it's been a hard game, but after it all, the 2 lines of players shake hands, they congratulate each other. Durham Wasps go into the final. They were in the final. They were in the semi-final in 1986, and they lost to Dundee. So there go the players congratulating each other. The 6,100 crowd at Wembley standing and applauding as Durham Wasps win by 7 goals.
Heineken Championship. It's time to greet the teams, and first, the Murrayfield Racers.
Through in very confident-looking fashion. Now with me is Gary Unger, a very famous name in the sport, both sides of the Atlantic. First thing to talk about, Gary, the atmosphere here. It really does say a lot for the resurgence of the sport in this country.
Well, Steve, the electricity in the building, you have fans from all over the country here. It's a weekend where not only the teams that are playing in the game have supporters here, but everybody that likes ice hockey is here, and it's just fantastic.
Now, we saw Murrayfield coming through there. They were looking good, but you fancy Durham. Why is that?
I just got a feeling about Durham. They had a struggle at the start of the season. They built their reserves toward the end of the playoffs, and they started getting strong toward the end of the year, and I think they're going to do it tonight.
They had a tremendous match yesterday afternoon. That must have taken something out of them.
Well, with 8,000 people in the building, it's very hot to play in here, and I think it's going to determine on who gets the rest last night.
Okay, the match is ready to start. We'll hand over to Alan Weeks.
And out in the middle there, it's Glenn Riley, the referee, who is setting the match in motion, and Murrayfield in the white strip have possession, and here's Rick Ferrer. Hastings going down the centre. Rick Ferrer taking a turn. Paul Hand trying to float it in for his brother. Loose. Now it's Paul Smith for Durham. Picked up again by Ferrer for Murrayfield. On the net, away by Frank Killen. And floating out. Neat pass. Kevin Conway. Good stick handler. He's through and got a shot away. And there's a penalty. A penalty right in the opening stages of the match. And it's against Durham.
Yes, Conway was just about round here, and look, Paul Hand's got his stick in between his stick and his legs, and up he goes. And just a penalty, I think.
That, of course, is for Durham, but Paul Hand was the man who took him out, and he'll spend 2 minutes in the box, unless, of course, a goal is scored within those 2 minutes, then he comes back. But now, Durham with the power play situation. Way off the target. Stephen Cooper bounced away. That's Tony Hand. He didn't get the puck. Anthony Johnson. That's the point. O'Connor. It's there! O'Connor's shot. Mike O'Connor from the point, from the blue line. A great shot low, and that has set the Durham fans really going.
Oh, sensational start here for Durham. Great shot from Mike O'Connor. I think the goalkeeper slightly unsighted and right in the tight corner. Marvellous start for Durham, and these penalties are going to be critical in this game now.
So it's 1-0 for Durham Wasps. And just 1 minute and 4 seconds of play gone. Now Chris Killen trying to force it away. He gets it back again. Cooper flipped it out of the rink. There'll be a face-off just inside the barrier. So the face-off. That's the Merrifield lineup. The men to watch: number 7, Rick Ferrer, and number 9, Tony Hand, who were the top 2 scorers in the league. And Jock Hay, number 12, played a great part in their semi-final victory. Now it's Durham coming forward. Chris Kelland taking out his man. Paul Heavey going for him as well. Pushed away by Murray Hansen, and it's Kelland. Neat pass. Heavey's shot blocked by O'Connor. There's some hard stuff going on out there. Kelland, Heavey, and Jock Hay just floating it in. Scott Neal pushing it around the back. Paul Hand trying to keep it in, not able to. That's Brian Burley taken down. The shot. Murray Hansen let the rebound come away. Out in front. Heavey takes his man down. It's hard. No Brian Burley. Neat stick handling. There's the pass. Good pass. Offside. Jock Hay had gone over the line, the blue line, before the puck. And that, of course, means that both skates are over the line. It's offside. Very precise in ice hockey. And here's the Durham lineup. Number 9, Belanger, and number 18, Conway. They are the 2 top scorers in the team, and they are both very good players. And O'Connor on defence, as you saw, with that shot from the blue line, will put them 1 goal up. But here's Kelland now. Putting it through again. Kelland coming back. And a chance. Just didn't quite get through from Conway, number 18. Ferrer. Tony Hand with him, but Ferrer still in possession. And number 17, O'Connor, was staying with him. Well, Durham have not let... they haven't let Murrayfield get into any semblance of form yet so far. They've been checking them right out of the game. The Durham fans up there There's 7,900 people. There have been over 20,000 over the 2 days, which is a record. And here, one of the record scorers in ice hockey, Tony Hand, the best British player in the league, pushes it in for Ferrer, pushed back by O'Connor. It's come loose, there's nobody in front. Paul Hand, the shot, blocked. Kellen's still on the ice, and Durham lucky to get it away. Here comes Kellen, taking his time. Paul Smith, number 11, going towards him. Good pass, but it wasn't received well by Ferrer. Paul Smith loading it through. A bounce luckily for Smith. He's got Belanger with him, and Conway out in front. Pass by Kellen, picked up by number 7, Rick Ferrer. Done it again. Callum Hastings. There's Tony Hand. Tony Hand, again some good stick handling. Tried to drop it, but Kellen wasn't on the point. And here's a three-man break. A great chance. Oh, a bad pass from Belanger. But it's still loose in front. There it is. Durham have done it again. Belanger is the scorer. And Durham Wasps have gone 2 goals into the lead.
Yes, and here is Murrayfield exposed here. And a pass back, picked up from the back of the net and put in the net. Quite an easy chance. Paul Smith does well here to knock this back off the boards, and a little tip out to the front leaves the goalkeeper totally exposed there.
And back come Durham again. They're in there. Now, Murrayfield want to get back into this game very quickly. Scott Neal going into the boards. But Durham just floating it out. Turn back. That's Ian Cooper, number 1. And Durham have it back in that Murrayfield end. That's where they've been having it, and they've been getting the goals.